Thank you for the raid. We'll be live in a minute. Already in a minute.
I know I've said it like 5 times.
I appreciate it still. I appreciate it
I
endlessly.
said it so many times.
I feel so loved.
Yay!
As you should. Hell, they want me to go fishing? Nah.
But it's a quest. You need to do it.
Nope.
You have to.
You
Someone
have
needs your
to
help to
do
go
it.
fishing.
You need to go
The
fishing.
police
It's part
force
of a
has
quest.
to go fishing for the
Yeah.
community.
Nope. Because that's
Yes,
a stupid
exactly.
thing to request your police force to do.
No, it's not.
I mean, it
It's
seems
not
a
work-
bit
sounds
fishy
fun.
to me.
Wow.
To me, it just sounds like a
Wrong
skill
button
issue.
again. I keep forgetting I switched it. That one. That's the button.
It sounds like a skill issue to me.
I think I agree with that.
Listen.
I think he's scared.
Listen.
I think he's afraid that he can't catch a fish.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Maybe he's afraid he'll be too good at fishing. We'll just be fishing forever on the streams.
No, no, no. If that was the case, he would be enjoying fishing. No, 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 no. He's scared. He knows the fish are gonna kick his butt.
He says this one's better for the mechanics, but we don't actually know that. We've not seen it happen yet.
He's just scared. That's until he proves me otherwise.
Oh.
He's just scared of fishing.
I hate you all.
Wow. I like how I get lumped into this.
Xander's just here chilling. Poor Xander.
Aw. And I mean, truly though. Aw.
Or pour one out for Xander, who's just here.
Pour one out for
instantly saying
Xander.
hi.
Yeah. Xander's just sitting there like, hey, what the fuck I do?
I don't even know who this person is. Oh, this person.
He's even procrastinating on doing the fishing to prove us wrong.
This is the person I have to talk to queue the quest.
Likely story. Look, I can't be sassy in Strahd
This
anymore.
is
So
some high quality voice acting we're doing right now. Yep.
Listen,
right now it's just commentary.
you want me to do this?
I mean, yes, I want you to do this, but also
I
I
actually am
think you're not going to
curious.
do it. I think
Ooh,
you're scared.
elongated and slender fish, our favorite.
Oh,
Oh,
watch out for that slender fish.
the extra elongated ones.
He might ask you to collect some letters for him. This is such a bad joke.
It's so funny. Ooh.
It's good. This is fun. This is a fun time. I enjoy being around you guys.
Same. Do those count as elongated and slender?
No.
That's kind of slender and elongated. I had trout for lunch yesterday. It's quite tasty.
I
What's
wondered what that was.
I had trout for lunch yesterday.
Yummy.
I cannot
some
say
mashed
I've ever
potatoes.
had trout.
Well, eventually we'll get there. We'll have some from Boyd's.
I haven't had trout in a while.
we like to smoke it. It's really good.
I'm gonna say something controversial that may piss off a lot of Southerners. There's a particular fish that is really popular in the South. I think it's like skillet or something like that. I'm not a fan. I don't know if it's the one that I had, but it was just incredibly dry and bony, and it just, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it.
Well, that sounds sad.
Wait, what?
I can't remember exactly what it's called. Let me see if I can look it up.
I don't know what that fish is that you're referring to, so
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about too. I'm like, I don't know what? Fish from south of where?
In the south.
the south.
The south.
I guess like the ocean south or like the south like rivers or whatever.
Oh no, I mean south, like along the
Like the ocean,
Gulf Coast, and yeah,
like the Gulf.
the Gulf.
The Gulf. of
And not salmon.
No, not salmon.
Probably
It's
not.
yeah, it's called a skillet fish,
I've never heard
and-
of it. I'm off in the south though.
and it's really popular as a fish to eat, and it's too bony for me.
What kind of
I
a
like
fish is it?
How do you spell it?
SKIL, like skillet, like the band, and then fish.
So when I do that, all I get is literally a smorgasbord of people just cooking fish in a skillet.
I think it's called skillet, at least.
There is a such thing as a skillet fish. Yeah, I guess there's no space. Let's see that. Chesapeake Bay, from the Chesapeake Bay. Small
think it might
frying
be
pan
that.
shaped fish. Often found clinging to oyster shells in the middle and lower Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, that's probably it. Anyways, I didn't like it.
People eat
I-
this thing?
Huh?
People eat this thing? It doesn't even look like you should eat it.
Well, if you ask me, they shouldn't. I didn't enjoy it, but it was popular. I don't know how else to.
Ooh, that looks like a bottom feeder.
Yeah, that's I'm like,
That's like if you went to eat like a carp up here. Yeah, like basically. Yeah, that's when you have to like probably prepare it properly to make it even a little bit good.
see, I'm literally like Googled and I'm not seeing anywhere by anyone talk about eating this fish.
I swear to God, this is
I'm
a
really
thing.
confused. Like,
I
wait, you ate a
swear
fish
to
that I
God.
feel like is not supposed to be.
swear to God, this is a thing.
I have found one thing from 3 years ago talking about tomato skillet fish fillets. And it's not even about that type of fish. It's just talking about fish in a
I
skillet.
swear to God, it's a thing. I swear to God. I will find this while he's fishing.
That was a carp.
That's it, because it looks like this fish is literally a bottom feeder. Like like looking at what it
It
actually
tasted
eats.
like a bottom feeder.
Yeah, what this one eats,
I
it
guess
is
it
it
was.
is completely a bottom feeder. That I'm like, that's not something you should want to eat then.
Yeah. Like to make catfish up here, it's not like hard, but like you have to cut it up a certain way or else it tastes bad. And like people don't eat like the Asian carp you get out of like Lake Michigan. Like you just unless you have a way to prepare it properly.
I was about to text my mom and then I checked the time. She's asleep. She's recovering from a surgery. She's probably asleep.
Maybe.
I swear to God, this is a thing.
Beautiful. Ah yes, the eels are long and slender.
Yeah, but I only
That
have
makes sense.
4 of them.
Didn't you only need 4 of them?
No, she needs 5.
Oh.
so thick.
I swear to God, this is a thing.
This is like the Fisherman's Guild's like a cult. They give out people's rods, and they're just like, one of us.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
it
I feel like
absolutely.
I'm somewhat discovering that apparently Mira just like ate a fish you're not supposed to really eat and just ate it.
We'll have to find out with parental
I swear to
confirmation
God, this is a
I'm
thing.
literally like Googling everything right now too, and I'm like, I'm not seeing
I
anything
swear to God,
about
this is
people
a
eating
thing.
this fish. And I live in somewhat the South, and I'm like, what?
I swear to God, this is a thing. I know it's a thing because I hated it. And I love fish. I love seafood. So when I say I don't like something, it's strange.
So if I caught some catfish and we made it, would you come over and eat some?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I love catfish.
If I get some good big ones, we can make it.
Good,
And if you're able to come over, and you can.
I'll bring something myself. I don't know what I'll bring, but I'll bring something myself so that I can, participate.
It'll be a party.
It'll be a party.
Hey, I want to take part in this party.
Well, if it's on a weekend and you're not available, come on over.
Just looking more and more at this fish makes me like I just. If you really ate this, like, whoa, what the heck?
It's like one of those little dudes you put like the sucker fish on in the fish tanks to keep the algae
Yes.
away. That's
Yes.
what it is.
I swear to God, this is the thing. I'm not joking. I'm not lying.
Did someone just tell you that they like skillet fish?
I don't know at this point, but I know I ate something that starts with an S at least, and I want to say skillet, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something
I don't know
else.
where smelt comes from. Maybe it was smelt.
No, it
look
was
into
not
that
smelt.
one.
It was not
Okay.
smelt. It was not smelt.
I mean, they could have cooked it in a skillet, because that's very common.
No.
They
They were.
skillet fish.
This was something I clarified. I would have clarified that. Hold. Please hold. I swear to God, this is a thing. My brother is awake. He's a night owl like me. Justin.
Your sister's not?
No. She wouldn't know.
Are we missing some crucial lore over here, Ghost, or what are you doing?
I was trying to find a place to buy more bait because I'm out of bait.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, well, I'm already running around through here, so I'm gonna just
Let's see, catfish,
Go buy and-
crawfish, shrimp, pan-fried trout.
Look,
Lot
you're
of
saying a
trout.
bunch of things that I've eaten before and
You would
enjoyed.
know,
It's
Bruce.
not that.
Oh no, I'm going down the list of southern seafood main dishes.
No. Google lies. Anyways.
No.
Crawfish.
Crawfish are fine. No.
Crawfish are probably fine. Can't say I've had those, but they sound fine.
You definitely had trout. And I feel like wait if you did.
I am going to go and look at S or S species. Oh my God, this website doesn't have help.
Sea bass?
No, it's not sea bass.
No.
That's an S.
That would be delicious, though, probably.
All right. Snapper?
No, snapper's
Snapper's
delicious.
I'm going with the S's here.
God, this is gonna sound terrible, but I wish my grandparents were alive right now so I could verify with them.
Sound terrible. That would be a reasonable thing to ask them.
Like, they would know. My grandpa loved this especially. Maybe I was sucked into a different universe for just a part of my life where I had this fish and then spat back out into this one. Because I swear
think
to
you're
God,
just losing it.
No, I swear I'm not. I'm gonna call my mom tomorrow and be like, I need to verify something because it was so bony.
Barramundi.
No.
These are some I'm looking at big name like southern stuff. There's some weird ones I haven't even heard of. Never even heard of barramundi. Yeah, barramundi. I've heard of marlin, of course.
Where do I buy fishing bait from? Obviously not the Fisherman's Guild for some reason.
Nah, that'd be silly.
Now my brother's
Shad?
gonna get to me.
Is it Shad?
No, it's not Shad.
Okay.
I swear to God, it's Skillet or something like that. I swear.
Hey, wait, you got any?
I'm losing my mind. I swear to God, this is a thing.
Apparently, fish bait drops from various months.
Is it shadfish?
No, we
Is it
just
already?
answered that.
Yeah, but I swear you could.
Literally, when
buy
I
it
typed
too,
in
but apparently
bony,
not.
that is immediately the first thing that popped up is a very bony fish, being the shadfish, apparently.
It's not Shad. I swear it's not. I swear this. Ah! I'm gonna go crazy.
Apparently, you gotta go kill monsters for more baits.
I will call my mom tomorrow and be like, this is important. Because I swear to God, it's like I swear to God, it's called Skillet.
Well, there is a fish called skillet, but that's not one you eating. You're not supposed to be eating that one. It is just looking at it, the picture and everything. That makes it sound like something you should be eating. And like nowhere did I find any recipes of people eating it.
Okay, the unworking
I
classified.
swear to God, it's a thing. I'm not crazy. I swear this is a thing.
I believe you.
This may end up being something in that particular area. And I know my college has served it once too. And I just looked at it and went, no. And moved on. I'm gonna go crazy. I can't believe this. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm losing my mind.
Buffalo fish.
Maybe I
won't eat.
maybe I participated in like the what's it called? When an animal goes extinction. That's what it is. Maybe I participated in the extinction of a fish. I don't know. But it was a thing. I swear. I'm losing my mind. This is how I go crazy.
I mean, you might have already lost it if you apparently eaten shellfish.
Look, I didn't like it. I took one bite and I'm like, nope.
And then just looking at the picture of a skillet fish, do you really look at that and be like, yeah, I would eat that? No,
To be fair, a lot of seafood is like that.
no, that one looks particularly bad compared to other fish.
I'm gonna call my mom in the morning and be like, look, this is important.
I feel like your mom's gonna tell you it's gonna be something not even close to what you're thinking, and then you're gonna be like, what the hell? Where'd I get skillet fish from?
Probably. Even my brother was like, snapper? Catfish? I'm like, no!
Right?
It's not that.
He's going down the normal list of fish you could think of in the South.
Was it a shark? Did you eat a shark?
Shark is
No,
actually
it's
really
not a shark.
good.
It's not a shark.
Or a swordfish? Also very good.
Not a swordfish.
I didn't like eel though. I like gator. We had
Oh,
gator.
I
on
am not a
ours.
fan.
Oh,
I am not a fan of eel.
Gator tastes like chicken.
Gator's great.
Gator was
Gator
so
is
good.
great.
Gator quite literally tastes like chicken.
I was so sad the day there was a trip that Dee and I went on in Louisiana, and the day that we got to go and walk around God, I am blanking on the name. Maybe I am going crazy.
The French Quarter in New Orleans.
Yeah, the French Quarter in New Orleans. It was a Friday of Lent, so we couldn't have alligator. And I was so excited to introduce Dee and everyone to alligator. And it was the day we literally couldn't eat it.
As far as we knew, at least. But yeah, we were
As
going
far
with
as
the
we
rule that it
knew
was
at
not
the
allowed.
time. Yeah, it was off of the assumption that if we had to ask, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, and internet wasn't as good as it is now, so like
No,
search it up real quick. But it
Yeah.
worked out. So yeah, I could just Google that now. Like, you come up really easily.
Oh yeah.
Was the spade fish?
No, it's not a spadefish. That sounds fancy.
The Atlantic
This was-
spade fish.
This was something that would be done at a typical fish boil. And I know you're going to say catfish off of that. I know you are. It's not catfish. This was not catfish. I know catfish. Catfish tastes good. This was not catfish. If it does end up being catfish, it was the worst catfish I've ever had in my whole life.
The New Orleans diocese says it's okay to eat alligator Greenland, but that's just New Orleans diocese.
That's New Orleans.
I don't know. Right. Yeah.
Gator is a delicacy there. It's part of their lifestyle. It's allowed.
Yeah. Because I guess an archbishop was like, yeah, it's fine.
I remember asking our deacon once we got back if we could have done it, and he was like, I don't know.
We don't have that up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still fishing? Or are you actually?
No,
doing a
this is
quest
the
now?
actual quest line now.
Woo! Quest
Oh,
line.
okay.
All right, I'll stop my fish talk.
This the IBC building? Damn. Bringing it up close like this, it's really one hell of a place.
I agree. You are unlikely to find any other buildings as advanced as this one in Zemuria.
Yeah, it's enormous. I guess it's at least 10 stories high.
Actually, I believe it's about 16 stories. Apparently, the companies unaffiliated with the IBC are located on the 5th through 10th floors.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Indeed, they are a significant source of Crossbell's tax revenue.
So, what's the plan? We did show up without an appointment after all.
Why don't we try speaking with the receptionist? She might be able to help us.
Ellie, I don't know who this is.
It's probably going to be the person that we're going to be looking
Nope.
for, if
the
I were to
butler.
guess. Oh.
Ernest?
Fancy meeting you here. You're with your colleagues, so I can assume you're here for work?
Yes, we are. There's something we'd like to look into. Did grandfather send you here?
Ah, yes. Went for consultation regarding how to manage the office's operational funds. As you know, work will become much busier next month, so I'm trying to get a head start.
I see. That makes sense.
Just
Oh.
really drilling in the the fact that they need help. You know,
Yeah, really.
By the way, Ellie, have you given some thought to what we discussed?
there it is.
Yes, I have. I apologize, but I'm not ready to resign from the force just yet. I still haven't truly accomplished my goal. And as long as that continues to be the case, I won't ever reach my full potential. I am positive I'd only be a burden to grandfather the way I am now.
Did you answer this at least? The road you've taken the only way for you to achieve this goal of yours? Is this goal even achievable in the first place? Turns out you're just chasing a fantasy. All your efforts would be a waste.
I won't deny there's a chance of that. However, the knowledge I've gained these last 2 months has broadened my horizons more than I could have ever have hoped.
And I definitely didn't fall for my coworker, but he won't say anything.
No, not at all. Yeah. I feel myself growing as a person with each new obstacle we overcome.
He just, stuck his foot in his mouth earlier today.
Yeah.
Had I followed your advice and immediately became one of grandfather's secretaries, I would have missed out on all these valuable experiences. So,
Question.
I'll have to apologize to you once more.
Is Ernest related to her or just a butler?
No, he's not a butler. I jokingly call him that. He's technically one of the one of her grandfather's assistants.
Okay, so he has a crush on Ellie and just wants her to go back and is
Obviously.
jealous.
No,
what's
I
going
think
on.
that I think
Nope,
that he's.
that's what's going on. I refuse the other. Think
Everyone's got a crush on
I
Ellie.
am
and
pretty
Ernest is no
sure
exception.
he's like in his mid 30s and she's 18. I think that he's
That's
just
never stopped
he's.
the Japanese.
She's
I
18.
understand that.
He
I
is
understand that.
illegal.
I mean, we have Agate and Tita.
Yeah,
Whoa,
that's never
whoa.
stopped the Japanese.
But no, I
Here,
do
buddy.
believe
Not the same thing.
I do believe in this case. I do believe that it is just the fact that he's been around her since she was little, and so he has a connection with her that he thinks that she's doing the wrong thing. I don't think that it's a romantic interest.
Sure.
I could very well be wrong.
I think he has a crush on her. and notices a rival when he sees one, even though he's very dense.
Lloyd's the typical anime protagonist,
Truly, though.
and he has Randy and Tio pointing it out to him constantly, and he still doesn't get it.
Yep.
At least they point it out. Most of the time, the anime protagonist is blunt, and everybody just talks about it behind his back.
But he'll notice.
Well, I mean, in the case of Estelle, it took her a hot minute.
Yeah, but you can forgive her. They're 16. She's grown up with him. She wasn't quite sure. I can understand that perspective. This one, like, they're both adults. And, like, come on. You can't be quite that dense. Estelle's just an airhead.
Oh, you could be that dense. You could be
You
that
could-
dense.
Yes, you could. I understand that.
Anyway, sorry to derail.
I'm going to continue my work with the SSS as hard as I can until I reach my full potential.
Well, at the very least, you're certain about your path now.
Does that mean...
Yes, I won't press you any further. What a shame. Just when I thought I'd be able to bring on a capable aide. Suppose I was mistaken, though,
Ernest?
I have one small request of you, though. I would like you to attend the Anniversary Festival's opening ceremony next month. Much as I'd love for your mother to come, we know that won't be happening. I'm sure your grandfather would be terribly disappointed if not even one of his family members showed up.
Understood. I'll make sure to be there. Thank you for always thinking of my grandfather, Ernest.
Well, I've been with your family for years after all. I even still think of myself as your teacher sometimes. The least I could do. Oh, would you look at the time? I didn't mean to take you all away from your duties. So excuse me, everyone, and please take good care of Ellie. Of course.
He talks a lot and then forgets what time it is.
I get the impression he worries about you a lot, Ellie. Also, what was that about Ernest being your teacher?
Oh, that? He tutored me when I was a child. Sadly, we haven't talked much since I left to study abroad.
I assume he intends to become a politician.
Correct. I think he plans to announce his candidacy for next year's diet election. It'll be difficult for him to win, though. I don't think he plans on joining either the Imperial or Republican factions.
So he's a little politician in the making, eh?
Huh.
Hmm?
Nothing. I'm going to keep my assumption to myself for right now.
I gotta say, though, he's pretty built for his secretary. Practice some kind of martial arts?
He's an experienced fencer, if I recall correctly. I heard that he also serves as grandfather's bodyguard because of his skills.
Oh, I see. That'd explain why he's in shape. I believe this is about to be a new main character based on how she's speaking. But I could very well be wrong. It just... The way that that's written, it makes more sense later on once we see the character in 3D. Because this is a... I think this... If this is the character, I think it is. When we have them voice acted, that's the well is what triggering me to thinking it's the character.
Well,
This is where we need Joey.
No, this... So... If I remember right... Let me double check if this is the correct person. I need to go here. Oh shoot, what is her name? That's what her name is.
Well, what kind of voice is
Well?
this?
That's what I'm double checking to make sure that I have her voice correct. If it is this person, she has kind of a slight haughtiness to her. Kind of a kind of almost not quite prim and proper, but she has kind of like she's trying to portray an air that's maybe more than she should, if that makes sense. Like she's trying to be and sound fancier. Let me get you a small little voice line of hers.
Because yeah, that's a little hard to go off of.
Yeah, I'm really bad at describing her voice because her voice is it's I hate to say it, it's a fairly generic sounding voice.
Oh, please, can I have a bitchy tone with her? I would love to have a bitchy tone with her. The mom...
Wait, okay, go back. That was not the character.
Whoa!
That was not the character.
Wow. Okay.
That kind of energy is a lot right now.
That was not the character. That was a different character. This is the end of Campanella.
Oh, Azula. Okay.
Yeah.
Azula.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
That's a pretty good explanation. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
I think that's who this is based on that. Well.
You got this? You want me to do it?
Sure, I can do it. I'm. All right. So.
Channel your inner Azula.
Yeah. God. All right. Well. What do we have here?
Oh no, it's Grace.
Oh.
Lame.
God, how did I do her voice? It's like mine, but a little more flighty.
As the other one,
it was flighty.
Still...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been forever since we last met. The news last month's incidents with those monsters left me speechless. Don't worry, my friends. I know you've been busting your humps. We were busting our whats?
Your humps.
Our lady humps? I think I broke Ghost with that.
No, see, my brain went there too, and I was like, "Don't say it! Don't say it! Don't say it!" That was exactly where my brain went to, and I was like, "Nope, don't say it! Don't say it!"
And then I said it.
It's fine if you say it. It's a slightly different thing if I say it.
Anyways,
Please.
Now that you mention it, someone else wrote that article, huh?
Yep. Unfortunately, I was away from Crossbell at the time, covering a different story that needed the special Grace pizzazz. I'm really sad I missed out on the chance to write about you guys again, though. You're my favorite subjects for sure. I think that may have been better for us in the end.
Yeah, getting dunked on all the time by your articles can really wear a guy down, you know?
Why can't you guys feel the boundless love I have for you? I'm like a mama bird watching her chicks grow up. Well, putting that aside, you do have business here, right? Do I detect hints of another sensational investigation blossoming?
No, not at all. It's just your imagination.
We're just here to look into a few things, that's all.
Well, if you say so. I'm actually pretty busy myself, so I'll leave you guys alone for now. Catch you later, besties.
That lady's always marching to the beat of her own drum.
She did not hound us as much as she usually does, however. She must be exceedingly busy.
I would assume so. She has a lot of ground to cover with the anniversary festival coming up.
Be nice if we could avoid having her write another article on us. Whatever. Let's head outside. We still need to see if we can get ourselves an appointment with the CEO.
Yes, let's go.
Who wants to be Len Fei?
I got a voice.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. How may we help you today? Is this Lanfei? Like,
I don't
How you
think
say
Yeah, I think Lan Fei. I don't know. That's how
Okay.
I pronounce it.
that's what I'm going with. Hello, Lanfei. Is Mr. Croy in today? Oh, Ms. McDowell, it's good to see you again. You're not here to see Ms. Croy? Right. I'm sorry we don't have an appointment set up. But even so, we'd still like to meet with him. Is he available today? Actually, it just so happens he's in his office right now. May I ask who the people accompanying you are? Oh, these are my coworkers from the CPD. We'd like to ask Mr. Croy a few questions regarding a certain incident. Oh, really? Understood. Please wait while I notify him of your arrival.
Dang, leave to our Mademoiselle to have a free pass into the C-suites.
Seriously, it's almost like we're from completely different worlds.
Yes. Yes. Understood. I'll send them in. Mr. Croy will meet with you now, Ms. McDowell. I'll issue you a key card for the elevator. His office is on the top floor. Excellent. Thank you, Lanfei. Shall we board the elevator then?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, let's head on up there and chat with Mr. CEO himself.
CEO's office is on the top floor, right? By the way, what was that card she gave you?
It's just an identification card. Because of all the different businesses that operate out of this building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floor.
So it's basically a big fancy security system then. Almost feels like they're just using all the latest gadgets just because they can.
Well, the IBC spearheaded the Crossbell City portion of the Orbital Network project after all. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbellan government joined. I have heard speculation that the IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding.
I've heard the same as well. I believe the government provides 30%, while the Epstein Foundation provides the final 10%.
Incredible. I didn't know they were shouldering more than half the cost.
So you're telling me Crossbell's most generous man's waiting for us up top, eh?
Mm-hmm. Now then, I'll use the card. And it'll take us where we need to go.
What is happening? Game. That was weird. Wow. This view is amazing.
Phew, that's a million mirror view. Probably about what it cost them too.
I have visited the Epstein Foundation's office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional.
I absolutely agree. The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it'd be rude of us to keep him waiting after he agreed to meet on such short notice.
Good call.
Sorry, I forgot how that was going to be pronounced. Uncle Dieter, it's Ellie.
All right, who want? You want to be him or should I, Xander?
Either way.
Who's got the most people, D?
Back up. 1 second.
Okay.
Xander needs more people.
Okay. Oh, come in, come in.
Thank you, sir.
Ellie, it's been far too long. Close to half a year, if I remember correctly.
That sounds about right. But more importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well, Uncle Dieter. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you.
Go, come now. Don't talk as though we're strangers. You're my little girl's best friend, and the daughter of my own good friend as well, after all. You are nothing short of family at this point.
Thank you, Uncle.
Think nothing of it. Now, I've heard from my dear beloved daughter that you joined the CPD. Would these be your fellow officers then?
They are indeed. We're all part of the special support section.
Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings.
I'm Randy Orlando.
Tio Plato, how do you do?
It's nice to finally meet the three of you. I've read all about you in the Crossbell Times.
Good.
Who hasn't at this point?
Honestly.
I am Dieter Croix, CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell.
It's got to be Dieter,
That was
right?
weird.
Like there's
I think
not
it's
a-
I don't
Dieter,
know.
but either way.
yeah, I
If
think it's
is it his
Dieter.
actual first name or is it his title?
It's his actual name.
That's his actual name. I think
Okay,
it's
then I
Dieter,
would say
but either
Dieter
way.
if it's his first name.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
Dieter.
Dieter Croy. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah,
okay.
Dieter.
Okay.
I thought it was
Long-
Dieter until she called him Uncle. Uncle
Right.
Dieter.
And
And
I
I was
was
like,
like, wait a
oh,
minute.
that's not Dieter. Got it.
Right.
yeah.
Not the title, the name.
Lloyd, Randy, and Tio, you said? We're all friends here, so don't feel like you need to call me Mr. Croy or anything like that. Just Dieter is fine.
Okay.
Were his teeth gleaming just now?
Still are. They're so shiny, I can smell the mint all the way over here.
Teeth so shiny, just like a Christmas tree.
My shiny
Shiny
teeth and me.
that sparkle. Shiny teeth and me.
Anyway, shall we get down to business? I believe you're here to ask me a few questions.
And not just sing in my face.
Might I ask what they concern?
I like my own jokes.
Right. The thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation, and as of now,
I think I understand your predicament. This Yin fellow sent an orb mail from the IBC to your office, did he?
correct.
We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There is a strong possibility Yin took control of the terminal in order to do just that.
I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in our building security. Even more so when it comes to the floor the main terminal is on. Only a few authorized individuals can access it as is.
And one of those is going to be the butler guy.
Furthermore,
Butler.
you must have the proper authentication to operate the terminal.
I know this may be rude of me to ask. Have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspiciously recently? Perhaps a recent hire or somebody who's been acting out of the ordinary?
Not that I can think of. I have the utmost trust in every single one of the employees with access. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you explored any other possibilities?
Huh?
For example, What if I was pretending to be this Yin character and I sent you the message? Dun dun dun.
What?
You're joking, right?
Uncle?
Ha! Calm down, everyone. It was purely hypothetical, of course. Could you imagine the headlines if I had revealed that I was, in fact, a legendary assassin? This goes without saying, but reality is hardly ever that outlandish.
Right. Of course.
Uncle, I would appreciate it if you didn't scare us like that, even hypothetically.
He is quite the practical joker.
I apologize for the fright. Do you think this smile can hide in the darkness?
Yes.
However, I would give things a second glance if I were you. If one of my employees was truly responsible for sending you the orb mail, and given that only a limited amount of people have access to the terminal, wouldn't it implicate them?
I suppose so.
That is true.
So we might need to consider the possibility of our suspects not with the IBC. Yep, Sherlock. Jeez.
Hey, Tio. The transmission between the IBC and SSS terminals. Would it be possible to mask the location it was sent from?
An interesting question. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked from an external source.
Hacked?
What the hell does that mean?
Oof.
Remember, this type of technology
It's
is still
new.
very
It's
new
all
to
new.
them.
I know, but let's see what their definition is.
I don't fully understand it myself. But I believe it's a technique used for the unauthorized operation of a terminal, primarily by breaching one's security system.
Not a bad definition.
I was gonna say that's not a crazy definition.
That's honestly, out of all the definitions that could be given,
It's not bad.
not bad. Not bad. That is essentially correct. Okay, Tio, don't make me sad now. Any terminal connected to the orbital network can theoretically be accessed by another terminal. You would need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with the technology, of course.
Again, bear in mind, this is new stuff.
I know. This is coming
They
from
can't
someone
just
who works in
Google
this-
how to hack a computer.
I know, but anyways.
He's a legendary assassin. You don't think he has the skills to hack a computer?
Yes. I mean, he could. If this is
somebody else, but like they're connected.
I don't. Anyways, continue.
I'm curious. No, continue. I'm curious.
I'm just thinking that in this day and age, when it comes to hacking something, it could be as simple, something as simple as, I don't know, back in the day where people put up a security system at our high school, they tried to block websites by blocking HTTP. But if we went HTTPS, we could access it because they didn't block that version. That's what I'm saying with like bypassing security.
We learned that one. Yep.
Yeah, we learned that one. I think I was the one that taught you that.
You think you were one of the
actually.
people who taught me, yeah.
Which I feel like that's kind of
Anyways.
redundant for the fact that HTTPS is literally the secure version of the two.
Yeah, but the point was we weren't supposed to access the websites, period.
They
Yeah,
weren't
but
school
she's saying
appropriate.
it's just
They were super
ironic
fun.
that it didn't
Yeah,
block.
it's
the
very
S.
ironic that the S
is
is the
the
more
secure
secure of
version.
the two versions. So the fact that that one works is very ironic.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes, they probably. Again, the idea wasn't necessarily to. They didn't think. I bet you at the time they thought if they blocked the HTTP version, they would block the HTTPS by just default, and that's not how that worked back then. And even now, some systems are very specific. So, anyways, continue.
We discovered that if we loaded the webpage when we were not connected to the school internet, we could still continue to access this while we were on the school network. So we would load up things like web browser games because we'd get bored in class and want to play games. So we'd load up games
But I
and then come
think
to
that-
school and access and play things while we were
I
in
think the
school.
point, though, is that I'm trying to drive in is that you don't need to be familiar with how the technology works in order to do this stuff. You just discover it because you're like, I wonder if this works.
Yes. But at this point, not many people have access to the computers either.
I mean, fair, but also human ingenuity and curiosity gets the better of them sometimes.
Yes, but when
so-
only the IBC, the police, and the government buildings have computers, and only a handful
someone
of
can get
people have access to them.
people can get curious.
Yes, I understand that.
Imagine it's
But-
like a little kid.
They
Anyways, let's continue.
they're blocked by security guard. Like you have to have passcodes to get into them here.
Anyways, let's continue.
That was his whole point.
People capable of accessing terminals through such means are known as hackers. Oh wow, that's kind of genius. The Orbital network is still in the testing phase, so there are a limited number of places that have access to terminals. But despite these limitations, we've already begun to encounter security issues.
Interesting.
So you're telling me, not only is this Yin guy some crazy assassin, but he's also one of these hackers?
I don't think we should jump to conclusions. Though we should consider the possibility that the ore mill was sent from elsewhere.
Well, I truly hope the situation is resolved without me having to doubt my loyal employees. More importantly, it poses a serious problem for if the main terminal has been hacked. Ah, I have an idea. Would you like to enter the terminal room and investigate it for yourselves?
Seriously?
Are you sure that's okay?
Of course. You may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal itself. I'll have the staff down there assist you in case you have any questions.
That would be incredibly helpful, sir.
Thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Besides, as CEO, this is an issue I can't afford to overlook. Haha, and I must say, Ellie, I get the impression your days have been quite fulfilling as of late.
Pardon?
I had my reservations when I first heard that you decided to join the CPD. But it does seem like a job that will net you some very valuable real-world experience. So please, allow me to aid you in any way I can.
Uncle Dieter? It's reassuring to hear that from you.
I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. Speaking with the four of you face to face, I see even more potential than I did reading the articles about you.
Huh?
I'm sure you have realized this already, but Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems. And I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe that the most significant problem we face as a society is that justice has lost all substance. it has become a shadow of its former self.
What do you mean, sir?
Could you elaborate, please?
The idea, the very concept of justice, has become nothing more than an empty vessel. Lip service, if you will. Everyone has their own perspective, of course. Some even scoff at the mere mention of it, claiming there is no such thing as justice. Whatever their opinions, however, one truth remains. Humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice.
But why is that?
Justice is the foundation of society, something that people can believe in. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call law,
Man, he's really drumming up the suspense here.
Dramatic pause for effect.
no,
It's like
maybe is it my internet
freezing on my
'Cause
screen.
yeah, I said my whole thing is freezing. I'm just seeing like no words yet. It's just cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Let me try resharing.
Yeah, I wasn't intentionally pausing. None of
No,
it was
it was-
loaded yet on my screen. I'm like,
So
all I'm hearing is.
we were all waiting. We were like, man, he's.
I
Oh.
figured
Man,
you were just
suspense.
really
What's he
clicking
gonna
off the
say?
screen a lot because I was like, wow, okay.
No,
People-
What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
I had changed things, and I was like, "Is something happening?"
People will isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never to venture out into what they see as a dangerous world. If that were the case, any hope of a functioning society would disappear. While justice has become somewhat ambiguous in Crossbell, we still manage to live our lives.
Maybe so.
Political corruption, the criminal underworld. Even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in relative comfort.
This guy would be a paladin for sure in D&D.
Petty crime is an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across our land.
Oath of devotion, 100%.
And sensing it, people seek justice. From the very core of their being, they silently cry out for it. Because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue it, just as they pursue the security that comes with society itself.
He's about to start shining.
And that is precisely why Crossbell's bracers experience the popularity they do.
Oh.
Put the safety of civilians above all else. They certainly do seem to be allies of justice.
Ain't that the truth? I already gotten the feeling Crossbellans worship the guild way more than any other country does.
Yes, it certainly does make sense.
The extent to which bracers can exercise justice is severely limited, however. As they are, it is simply impossible for them to resolve the injustices of the city. They are bandaged at best. That is why I expect great things from you. You may be the lasting cure Crossbell needs.
What?
So you're telling us we need to start taking down the bad guys in place of the bracers then? ha. Oh, were it only that simple. No, that's not what I intend for you. It's clear to me that you four are pursuing justice in your own way. And I think it's important you demonstrate that to the people so they can see it for themselves.
Oh.
Justice still lives on in Crossbow. You want us to give people a reason to believe that?
Exactly. And for that reason, every article that the Crossbow Town publishes on the special support section is vital to your success. You may still be young and inexperienced, and you may make mistakes from time to time, but I believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There will be some who don't take you seriously, yes. However, I sincerely doubt there will be many among Crossbow citizens who will oppose your work. In fact, I think quite a few people have already begun to place their hopes in the SSS, even if they may not show it quite yet. Look at me, delivering a passionate speech in the heat of the moment. Let's return to the issue at hand, shall we? I believe I was about to give you permission to go and inspect the terminal room.
Ah, that's right. Yes, we'd really appreciate that.
Where should we go to gain access?
Let me see. Well, I have access, and normally I would gladly escort you there. But unfortunately, I have many matters to attend to once our meeting is finished.
Oh, our apologies. We didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Not that your long monologue didn't take up enough time.
Right, really.
Yeah. Justice.
Not at all, Al.
Justice.
I quite
Justice.
enjoyed our chat. Should I have one of my employees take you?
Maybe this is supposed to be Maribel? Which is the
Mayor
name of the
Maybell?
world? No. Continue. I believe it's the person I was talking about.
That won't be necessary.
Yep. Who is she?
Belle!
Ah, so you returned.
Yes, Father. I just arrived moments ago. It's been too long, Ellie.
Cut it out, Belle.
How long has it been? 2 months? 3? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We can always fix that, no problem. I also see your arms and legs have shaped up nicely, too. Very impressive.
I'm sorry. How did she get all that from a hug and a look? She's not a physical therapist. What's going on here?
Maybe she is. Who knows?
Maybe she is. I don't know. I won't judge, but okay. Okay. It's only natural that I built some muscle given our daily routines. Because of that, I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not.
Oh, is that right? Oh, now that you mention it, I can feel all this new muscle. It feels amazing. I must say, it suits you well.
Belle,
She's old, isn't she?
Thank you, Adios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life.
Give her a second. I get the impression their relationship transcends your ordinary friendship.
Maribel, I know how much you enjoy your special brand of touchy-feely reunions, but I think that's enough for now. After all, our guests are quite busy today.
ah,
Oh, my apologies.
everyone, allow me to introduce my friend. This is Maria Belcroy, Uncle Dieter's daughter and my best friend. These are my colleagues, Belle, Lloyd, Randy, and Tio.
Now, enough with the introductions. I'd much rather inspect them myself.
Randy concurs.
Huh?
He's gonna fall head over heels for Lloyd. I see.
What?
Can I help you? You pass, dear. You're as cute as a button. And you two fail miserably.
What? Why?
The hell? I'm as cute as a button too. Cuter even.
The thought of you mangy mutts being by my dear Ellie's side day in and day out is revolting. The goddess herself must be sighing, no, sobbing, at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable.
Did you just call us mutts?
Calm down, Belle.
And what's with your outfits? They are far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. You could at least have the decency to wear an appropriate suit.
My outfit? Well, these clothes make traveling easier, like when we have to hike through the mountains or cross difficult terrain.
Did I ask for your excuses? You see, Ellie, this is exactly why I didn't want you to work for the CPD. Why couldn't you have worked for me instead? It would have been a much more worthwhile use of your time and talent.
That's enough, Belle.
Well, my office has certainly become a lively place. You're all about the same age, so I'm glad to see you're getting along so well.
Yeah, that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting up my next appointment.
Yeah, this is literally just him being Yay, you're getting along well. Now get out of my
AKA,
office.
Please leave my office.
Please
Yeah.
leave.
Could you show our guests to the terminal room, Belle?
The terminal room? Why do they need to go there?
You could ask them for the finer details. Farewell, everyone. It was a pleasure.
Push, 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 push.
Here's the door. Gonna
Here's
open it
the
for
door.
you. Please leave out of it.
Oh, no, he's just leaving. He said,
Oh, he just
"Oh,
peaced out. Okay.
this is my office, but I'm out.
Fuck
I'm
this
out.
shit about.
To be
Fuck
fair, he
this
didn't
shit
say
up.
that his meeting was in his office.
That's true. He didn't specify.
True.
Oh.
A tactical retreat, if I have ever seen one. Oh, Father.
If you're ready, then could you lead us to...
Hey, I wasn't finished with you yet. You, there, with the fiery red-haired... That is a twitchy.
No, not...
You there.
I mean, yes, but no. I was grabbing something and I dropped it on my controller, which triggered.
You there, with the fiery red hair and that loud orange coat. Do you honestly think that's acceptable? A built physique like yours demands to be shown off in a suit, like a real man.
Who, me? Sorry to disappoint, but suits just ain't my style. I'm more into the casual look. Fits my effortless swagger better. Don't worry though. I may be a ladies' man, but I'd never try to seduce Mademoiselle on a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my man Lloyd here did.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Randy, yes.
Woo!
Randy, you
Let's
just
go.
threw Lloyd under the bus.
I love it.
Payback, sweet payback for all the times of him getting left out because Lloyd gets all women.
Excuse me?
I'm in danger.
That's accurate. Randy, why?
Can you not say it in such a misleading way?
I failed to see what exactly about the description was misleading.
Yes, Tio.
They have teamed up together and I love this.
Well, to be fair, Tio just says
They were
things
both
as
left
they
out.
are because she's just blunt.
Yeah, and I love it. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night. Oh my goodness.
Tio, please.
Oh, come on, Tio, not you too.
Oh, he's in the air. He's like-
Lloyd, wasn't it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know.
Now, for context, Lloyd is not a super small person.
Oh, I know.
Like,
yeah.
he's the average male height. He's a little
we
slimmer
know.
build, but he's not a small person. And
Oh,
she's
we
got
know.
him with
This
one
is-
arm and is lifting him in the air.
Yeah,
He's
this
strong.
is the power of the best friend right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm just giving context.
What vile, lecherous things have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie?
I haven't done anything to her. Ellie, would you please back me up here?
Nope.
I think I understand the situation now. Shall I show you to the terminal room then?
That would be lovely, Belle. If it's not too much trouble.
Of course not. I'd do anything for you, Ellie.
So, have we cleared up that misunderstanding?
Whatever, I'm over it. So you're the special support section. I'm curious to see what you're capable of.
Is she
And
now?
my controller died.
Nice.
Is she curious? because so is Yin.
Good theory. Spicy theory, even.
Gonna read the line.
And whether or not you can prove to me that you're worthy of being Ellie's colleague.
Okay. Why is she only directing this at me?
Man, you definitely just shot straight to the top of her shit list.
My condolences.
I think you've had enough fun, Belle. Could you show us to the terminal room now?
Of course. Follow me. The terminal room is down on floor B5. Shall we board the elevator then?
He's a real piece of work.
I promise she's not a bad person. It's just, I sometimes can't be sure if she's being overbearing or overly enthusiastic, or both.
She and her old man sure make quite the intense duo, don't they?
I suppose that is to be expected for the family that owns the famous International Bank of Crossbell. I like her. She's fun to voice. I don't know why. I like the bitchy characters.
Alright,
They're
thank
fun.
Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. We're gonna call it here for the night, and we will be back tomorrow with D&D. Curse of Strahd. So thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you all next time. Bye.